Hey, what's going on? This is Ned Luke coming at you from my man cave. That right there, you know me as Michael ＤeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5. Hey, I'm sitting down here. My boy, Money Glitch God, tells me that he's got the best YouTube channel ever. Well, here I am in my man cave now, stuck with a room full of that cunt, and I'll tell you what, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But you want to check it out and find out.
It's me again, YouTube. Money Glitch.
What is up, YouTube? This is a very urgent video that you must see right now. I bring you two Jamaicans arguing. They're loading bricks on a truck when one Jamaican man decides to confront the other about some money he owes him. Let's listen in and give our feedback.
What kind of money? No, blood clot money. Well, I free me and I free you. Well, do that block you.
So as you see from the beginning, tempers are heated, are flared, fireworks are going. These guys are at each other's throat. He said, "Where's the money?" He said, "What money are you talking about?" Now, let's analyze their body language as we watch the argument unfold. So now the guy on the left is posturing in a fighting stance, cutting the guy on the right in the nice striped polo shirt off from completing his task of stacking bricks on that truck, aforementioned truck. Now, looks like the guy on the left is huffing and puffing about some money. Looks like the guy on the right just wants to do his job. So the guy on the left is saying, "Give me my money, I'm going to beat you down." And the guy on the right is saying, "If you touch me, you're going to regret it." Let's continue.
No dog, dirt, pussy, dirt. You're bad. You're bad. Let me show you that me knock your fucking gog down in there so me and you. That when me suck on it like a magnet. Pussy. Are you weak?
So an interesting thing just transpired in the exchange. The guy in the aforementioned delectably, tastefully arranged striped polo shirt has decided to oblige the ripped guy in the tank top. And when met with equal and opposite energy, the guy in the tank top just puts his gloves on and gets back to work. But the shit talking does not end.
Are you weak? Are you weak? Right now, you're talking, man.
Okay, so now he's taunting him. Everyone's laughing in the background, and he's saying, you're weak, man. Telling him, okay, if I can't beat you down right now, because maybe he can beat him down, but they are at work. And if the boss find out they ain't working, let's see what happens next.
You see me girl to pussy clot over there to me and your crap. See your blood clot, let me have you today.
We'll fast forward through some of this. It looks to be just the same thing over and over again. That's what it seems to be. Let's see if anything changes.
From down the man and the Roman and boy right, man. Up there no Shaggy can't come before me. Actually, my set up.
I need no drunk again.
I need no drunk again. See how we my set up here. Because Shaggy know it.
Okay. So it seems like instead of focusing on one another, they no longer considered each other a threat. So now they're pandering to the audience, if you will, to see who makes the other one more humiliated. This is a very dangerous game, ladies and gentlemen.
That's when go through. Now when the man and the Roman can't man. You go put that will get to you too. This will not get to you. That'll make you cry for mercy. Cry for you, mama, one. Must not now go ball for. Jesus Christ. So we're not going, man. Come on, load.
See, you can't get caught in these situations socially. What you really want to do is, if somebody owes you money and you have made the decision that they're going to pay you here and now, or else things are going to happen, you don't need to call them names. Don't call them dirty names. Don't do any of that. If you are about that life, you calmly let them know, hey, we have to make respectable plans to pay me back. That's it. You don't get rah-rah and go crazy, because that's not going to make anything get better. That's only going to make people feel embarrassed, and then they feel like, okay, you get your money back. You got your money back through humiliating me, and now we got to fight. So you got to tell them, pull them off to the side alone and say, hey, we need to work out a comprehensive method for me to be remunerated.
Yo, sugar. Yeah. I sugar this. When they broke up that bumbo clot and I want to load the pussy clot up.
Things have taken an interesting turn here. Both of the fellers have drawn machetes. This now is unacceptable. The people around them are encouraging them. They like Run DMC, obviously, because they're wearing Adidas Superstars. But the guy on the right, his shoes are a little bit less shoey than the guy on the left. The guy on the left seems to have a workout plan at a gym. He seems to have a hat. He's doing pretty well for himself. The guy on the right is trying to get to the point to where he can get a hat. Or maybe to get to the point to where he can get some actual shorts and not have to use his winter leg coverings for summer leg coverings. So that just makes me want to say, you be careful when you push someone whose back is already against the wall into the wall further. Let's see what happens.
Boy, me say. Where you go with that? Where you go with that? Where you go with that?
They're asking what are they going to do with the knives to each other. This is getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. Like that camping trip last week. Don't think about that too hard. But you probably missed that joke.
Where you go with that? You want me to touch me? Make you be touch me. Make you touch me. And you want your blood clot. You're not serious. Make you touch me.
Things are getting out of hand very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. They are now wavering machetes in each other's face when they should be stacking them bricks, because we're capitalists. They better get back to work. I hope nobody gets hurt, but let's see what kind of heights the man on the right with the half shoes is pushed to with that delectable, gorgeous piece of garment that they call a polo shirt on his shoulders. I hope no violence happens, but let's see if the guy who bluffed earlier on the left, he's getting his bluff called. Let's see.
Hey, boy, me wipe up your blood clot, you know, boy. Me wipe up your blood clot, you know. You see, I said your blood clot there, and you know, I said your blood clot. Don't go to that, boy. I go move your foot and next step, you know, me fuck you. Fuck me up, fuck me up.
I've just noticed that the guy on the left also has a secondary blade in his other hand, a tiny machete, if you will.
Fuck me up. Fuck me up. Fuck me up. Move and go sit down. Fuck me up. Move and go sit down. Let me go sit down now. Mr. Move and go sit down. Mr. Move and go sit down. You hear me talk to you? Mr. Move and go sit down. Mr. Move and go blood clot sit down. Mr. Move and go sit down. Mr. Move and go blood clot sit down, you know.
The guy on the right is warning him. He's saying, go sit down and everything will be okay.
If I retired. Remember that. You used to work here. If I didn't get retired and if you run the future. Remember that.
That's how I me do. That's how I me do.
Remember that.
You wicked army. Yeah. You want trail back on me and say you wicked army. Just go away now. You want trail back on me and
When
say
the man are gone.
make it walk. Come up. Come up, your blood.
Okay.
Should I be accepted?
So he wouldn't sit down. He wouldn't put the knives down. So the other man loses it. Let's check it out.
Sugar, me can't feel a piece of my shit. Me can't feel a piece of my shit. And they all over.
You please tell me afraid of that.
Eh? If this
You
girl
can't
walk
come
by
near
you,
me
sugar,
with
me
that.
like to walk.
Alright, you want blood?
It's
clot?
on.
Should I be accepted?
Blood clot
He's sick of
knife
getting bullied.
walk. Make your blood clot knife walk.
Make your move.
Make it walk. Come
Make
up.
your move.
Come up, your blood clot. Come up now. Me afraid of it. This longer pussy. You come up. Come up, pussy wall. Come up, no pump buckler. How me blood hot here now. Make it come up. Just
And ladies and gentlemen, that is how that one ends. Remember, don't attack somebody unless you know who you're dealing with. It's your boy MGG, and I'm out. Hope you've enjoyed this. No violence happens. But basically, the guy on the right was saying, I'm sick of you bullying me. It's time for you to make your knife work or make your mouth don't work.